Are you unsure about what to do after a long day at work? Well, sit down, make yourself a hot cup of tea, and watch this video to the end. It will surely be an instant remedy for you. Choosing the right ostrich breed is the most important factor when starting an ostrich farm. Currently, the two most common ostrich breeds are the African ostrich and the Australian ostrich. The African ostrich is larger and more widely raised because it adapts well to the climate conditions of many countries. When selecting a breed, it is essential to choose healthy ostriches with clear origins, free from signs of hereditary diseases, and with good reproductive potential. When building a habitat for ostriches, creating a comfortable and safe living environment is crucial. The pen needs to be spacious, with at least 2 to 3 square meters for each ostrich to provide enough room for movement and prevent feelings of confinement that could affect their growth. Additionally, the pen should be designed to include areas that provide shelter from rain and sun, ensuring that the ostriches remain comfortable despite changes in weather. A sturdy and reliable roof will protect them from harsh weather conditions while also helping to reduce stress. The pen should be enclosed with a strong fence to keep the ostriches safe. A drainage system within the pen is another essential feature. An effective drainage system will help maintain a dry environment and prevent dampness that could promote the growth of bacteria. The ostrich is a bird that thrives in warm and dry climates. The ideal temperature for ostriches to grow is between 20 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is too low or too high, they will struggle with development. The diet of ostriches raised on farms needs to be balanced and varied to ensure healthy growth and effective reproduction. In a confined environment, the primary food for ostriches usually includes grains, fresh grass, and supplements. Grains such as wheat, corn, and oats are the main source of energy for ostriches, helping them maintain health and grow well. Fresh grass provides fiber, supports the ostrich's digestive system, and delivers essential nutrients. In addition, supplementing their diet with vitamins and minerals is very important. Vitamins A, D3, and E play an essential role in maintaining the immune system, eye health, and bone development of ostriches. Calcium and phosphorus are crucial minerals in their diet, helping to strengthen bones and supporting reproductive health, especially for female ostriches. Each day, ostriches need to consume about 2 to 3% of their body weight in food, depending on their age and the purpose of farming. Female ostriches begin to reproduce when they reach about 2 to 3 years of age, while male ostriches can participate in mating from around 3 years old. The breeding season for ostriches typically occurs in the spring and summer. As egg-laying animals, a female ostrich can lay between 30 to 50 eggs per year. The mating process begins when the male ostrich performs impressive dances to attract the attention of the female. The male lowers his head to the ground, moves in a special way, and makes distinctive sounds to impress his mate. Once the female ostrich selects her mate, they will begin the egg-laying process. A female ostrich can lay between 10 to 15 eggs during one breeding season, with each egg being quite large, weighing from 1.4 to 2.3 kilograms, about 20 times the size of eggs from other poultry species. These eggs have a hard shell, ranging in color from white to cream, protecting the embryo throughout its development. However, in a farming environment, the eggs are collected and placed in incubators to ensure they hatch properly. This helps control the incubation conditions, maintain stable temperature and humidity, and optimize embryo development. The incubation period lasts about 42 days. During this time, the eggs need to be kept warm and turned regularly to ensure even embryo development. When the eggs hatch, the chicks break free from their shells and are very independent right from birth. The ostrich chicks can stand and run immediately after hatching, helping them quickly adapt to their surroundings. Comment number 1 if you love these adorable ostriches. Ostriches can also be prone to certain diseases if not properly cared for. Common diseases include diarrhea, respiratory diseases, and fungal infections. To prevent these diseases, it is important to maintain a clean living environment, provide adequate nutrition, and ensure access to clean drinking water. Regular vaccinations are also necessary for diseases such as avian flu, cholera, food poisoning, respiratory diseases, and enteritis. After about 1.5 to 2 years, mature ostriches can be harvested. The harvesting of ostriches may include meat processing, feather collection, leather production, and egg collection. Ostrich meat is a rich source of protein, low in fat, and is popular in many places. Ostrich leather holds high value in the leather and fashion industry. The ostrich leather industry is becoming a promising and valuable sector in the international market. Ostrich leather is known for its softness, durability, and natural shine, thanks to its unique structure. The surface of ostrich leather features distinctive pores, creating a unique and luxurious pattern and enhancing the aesthetic value of fashion products. For this reason, ostrich leather is favored in the production of footwear, handbags, wallets, and other high-end products. One of the strengths of ostrich leather is its elasticity and superior durability, allowing products to retain their shape and last long without cracking. This material not only adds luxury but also has high applications in the automotive and luxury leather industries. In terms of economic value, The ostrich leather industry generates millions of dollars annually, with countries such as South Africa, the United States, and Australia being key export markets. South Africa alone generates approximately $1.5 million each year from the production and export of ostrich leather. With the increasing demand for high-end ostrich leather products, this industry is expected to continue growing strongly in the future. In addition to its leather, ostrich meat is also worth mentioning. Ostrich meat is a nutritious food source and is popular in many countries around the world, especially in those with developed ostrich farming industries. The meat has a mild flavor, is tender, and is low in fat, making it a popular choice for those seeking a protein alternative to beef, pork, or chicken. It is also highly regarded for its low cholesterol content, high iron levels, and B vitamins, all of which are beneficial for health. Ostrich meat is most common in countries like South Africa, where ostrich farming has long been a major industry, as well as in countries such as Australia, the United States, and some European nations. Ostrich meat is primarily consumed fresh, prepared in dishes like grilling, stir-frying, or made into sausages and canned meat. In these markets, ostrich meat is not only consumed in high-end restaurants, but is also exported to many other countries. In South Africa, ostrich meat is widely present in family meals and is a part of the country's distinctive culinary culture. Additionally, the United States and Europe are increasingly consuming more ostrich meat, especially in recent years as consumers seek healthier and more health-conscious food options. Ostrich racing is a fascinating and unique sport, prominent in some countries, especially in South Africa and Australia, where ostriches are raised for sporting and recreational purposes. This race is unlike horse racing or camel racing. Instead, participants ride on the backs of ostriches and compete in a speed contest. Ostriches, with their incredible speed and impressive strength, can reach speeds of up to 70 km per hour in short bursts. In these races, participants ride the ostriches along a predetermined track, which can range from several hundred meters to a few kilometers. To control the ostrich, the rider must possess skill and courage, as ostriches can become very strong and difficult to handle when running at high speeds. Dogs raised for meat in China are typically kept in specialized dog farms or small-scale breeding facilities. These dogs are often of certain local breeds selected for their rapid growth and high yield. Some of the common breeds raised for meat include the Hubei dog, the Shandong dog, and a few other smaller breeds. The living conditions for dogs raised for meat are often extremely poor. They are confined to overcrowded, cramped cages with insufficient space to move, run, or even rest comfortably. Most of these facilities lack proper hygiene and drainage systems, leading to filthy, polluted environments filled with an unbearable stench. In many cases, the dogs are kept in small cages stacked on top of each other, unable to move freely, leaving them constantly stressed, exhausted, and prone to illness. Medical conditions in these farms are also substandard, with little to no adequate care provided. The dogs are rarely vaccinated properly, and their diet is often poor, lacking essential nutrients, making them susceptible to diseases and severe health decline. Imagine if you were one of these dogs, enduring such horrible living conditions every day. Could you survive and be happy? Upon arriving at slaughterhouses, dogs are often processed under unsanitary and unsafe conditions. These facilities typically operate covertly to avoid public backlash and opposition from animal welfare organizations. Dog meat, after being slaughtered and processed, is distributed to restaurants and local markets, or sometimes sold directly to consumers. The slaughtering process is often extremely brutal, with no adherence to hygiene or health standards. Some slaughterhouses employ inhumane methods, such as beating the dogs before killing them or failing to use safe methods for slaughtering. Dog meat, once processed, is rarely subjected to proper health inspections or compliance with food safety regulations, leading to serious concerns about food safety. The practice of raising dogs for meat in China not only raises issues of animal welfare and food safety, but also has significant cultural and environmental impacts. The consumption of dog meat in China has sparked strong reactions from the international community and animal welfare organizations. Many Chinese consumers are now changing their dietary habits and avoiding dog meat, especially in major cities where awareness of animal rights is steadily increasing. However, there are still some rural and suburban areas where the consumption of dog meat persists, although it has significantly declined in recent years. Outside of China, South Korea is another country where dog meat consumption remains common during special occasions such as the summer season or traditional festivals. Although the consumption of dog meat in South Korea has significantly declined in recent years, it continues to be part of the culinary culture for a segment of the population. This dish is believed to have nourishing properties and to enhance health, especially during hot weather. In Korean culture, dog meat is thought to cool the body and provide energy for those who work hard. In South Korea, dog meat is typically prepared into dishes like bosintang, a dog meat soup cooked with herbs, or jeongju, grilled dog meat. While not a daily food item, dog meat is particularly popular in the summer, especially during Dano, a traditional Korean holiday. Dano, which takes place in May or June, is believed to be a time when consuming dog meat helps alleviate fatigue and boost health during the sweltering summer months. Studies indicate that dog meat consumption in South Korea has sharply decreased in recent years. This change is largely attributed to shifting societal attitudes, especially among younger generations and those living in major cities. Animal welfare organizations and many citizens have voiced opposition to eating dog meat, leading to changes in dietary habits for many Koreans. In major cities like Seoul, dog meat consumption has become increasingly uncommon, with many restaurants that specialize in these dishes gradually closing their doors. The process of raising dogs for meat in China is often primitive, poorly regulated, and fails to meet basic animal welfare standards. These dogs are primarily bred for rapid weight gain, and their diet is highly inadequate. The food provided to the dogs often consists of leftovers from restaurants, including scraps such as bones, fat, or food that is no longer fresh. Additionally, household waste is commonly used, including leftover rice, vegetables, or stale meat. Some dog farms resort to using cheap, unidentified, or even spoiled food products. This diet not only lacks essential nutrients but also compromises the health of the dogs, making them highly susceptible to illnesses. Moreover, water is insufficiently supplied, forcing the dogs to live under severe deprivation. The farming process usually lasts from a few months to a year, depending on the breed and care conditions. During this time, the dogs are confined to overcrowded cages with no space for exercise, leading to both physical and mental health issues. The goal of these farms is to achieve an optimal weight for the dogs, typically between 8 to 12 pounds, before they are sold or slaughtered. However, throughout this period, the dogs receive little to no medical care and frequently suffer from illnesses caused by their poor living conditions. This practice is not only a cruel process, but also raises serious ethical and animal welfare concerns. In addition to China and South Korea, another country where dog meat consumption still exists is Vietnam. Although it is not a common dish in every household, dog meat in Vietnam is often favored during holidays or gatherings with friends. In certain regions such as Hanoi, Haiphong, and the northern provinces, dog meat is considered a specialty, often prepared in dishes like boiled dog, stir-fried dog, or grilled dog meat. This dish is believed to be nutritious and to help enhance health and strength, especially when eaten with alcohol. Dog meat consumption in Vietnam mainly serves the needs of a specific segment of the population, particularly older individuals or families with a tradition of eating dog meat. Although not a common everyday food, dog meat is still sold and consumed in certain markets and restaurants, especially during special occasions or gatherings. While this dish is not widely favored, it continues to hold a special place in the cuisine of some communities. Leave a 0 if you oppose eating dog meat. In China, the city of Yulin in Guangxi province is renowned as the largest consumer of dog meat, particularly during the annual Yulin Dog Meat Festival held in June. This festival has drawn significant international attention due to its scale and the controversies surrounding the consumption of dog meat. Reports suggest that each year, approximately 10,000 to 20,000 dogs are slaughtered during the festival, though the actual figure might be higher. During this time, local restaurants and markets in Yulin openly sell dog meat, attracting both locals and tourists. The consumption of dog meat in Yulin is not limited to the festival, it is also part of the region's culinary culture. Although dog meat is not a common dish across all Chinese cities, in Yulin and certain areas in southern and western China, it is considered a delicacy believed to boost health, particularly during the sweltering summer days. Locals claim that eating dog meat can cool the body and replenish energy, though there is no strong scientific evidence to support this belief. According to some sources, Yulin consumes approximately 2,000 tons of dog meat annually in its markets and restaurants. Dogs are often purchased from rural areas or even stolen from families, then transported to Yulin for slaughter. The meat is prepared into various dishes, from stews to grilled items, and served in family meals or small eateries where it is still regarded as a specialty. Despite the backlash from the international community and calls from animal welfare organizations to end the Yulin Dog Meat Festival, the consumption of dog meat remains prevalent in the city. Local authorities and animal protection groups, both domestic and international, have voiced opposition, but dog meat continues to be a part of the culinary tradition in some communities. Once the dogs reach the appropriate weight, they are gathered in preparation for transportation to slaughterhouses. The process of transporting dogs from farms to slaughterhouses is often stressful and highly challenging. The dogs are confined in small cages stacked on top of each other and endure long journeys in conditions of stress, oxygen deprivation, and poor hygiene. In addition to dog meat consumption, the pet dog market in many countries continues to thrive, especially in places where there is a combination of traditional and modern views on this animal. A prime example is countries like China, South Korea, and Vietnam, where dog meat is still consumed in certain regions, but at the same time, dogs are also popular pets in modern households. In China, the pet dog market has been growing rapidly in recent years. With the rise of the middle class and increasing demand for pets, many families have started to choose dogs as companions in life. Popular dog breeds in China today include poodles, Shih Tzus, and Cocker Spaniels, which are small, easy to care for breeds suitable for limited living spaces in apartment buildings. Similarly, in South Korea, the pet dog market is also expanding rapidly, especially in major cities like Seoul. Here, dogs are considered family members, and there is a large service market surrounding dog care, including pet stores, grooming services, and dog hotels.